I bet you didn't know how rich the history, vibrant the culture, and stunning the architecture of Istanbul truly are. Hello everyone, welcome back to my vlog. In this video I'm going to show you 10 best things to do in this beautiful city. We're about to drop into one of the most electric, beautiful, historically rich cities on the entire planet, Istanbul. This isn't just another travel vlog, no way. This is about feeling the soul of a city that straddles continents, that's seen empires rise and fall. Over the next few minutes, I'm gonna take you to my Istanbul, the places that'll blow your mind wide open. So strap in, smash that like button, cause you're not gonna wanna miss this. Alright, first up, the Hagia Sophia. Imagine this. You walk up to this massive dome, but it's not just any dome. This thing's been around for over 1,500 years. 1,500 years of emperors and sultans, of prayers whispered and chanted, of art and architecture that'll make your jaw hit the floor. This building was a church, then a mosque, now it's a museum. And let me tell you, it has stories to tell. You walk inside and the light, man, it filters through these ancient windows, painting everything in this ethereal glow. You got Christian mosaics staring down at Islamic calligraphy, and it just hits you. This is what happens when cultures collide, when history unfolds in one magnificent space. Trust me, you can read all the history books in the world, but stepping under that dome, feeling the weight of all those centuries, that's something else, man. The dome itself is a masterpiece of engineering, seems like it's floating in midair. No trip to Istanbul is complete without paying your respects to this grand dame. Next up, we're stepping into the heart of the Ottoman Empire. I'm talking about Topkapi Palace, the stomping ground of sultans, viziers, and enough intrigue to make your head spin. This place is huge, sprawling across this hilltop overlooking the Bosphorus. You got courtyards, gardens, fountains, you name it. It's like stepping into a time capsule, back to when the Ottoman Empire was at the peak of its power. Imagine walking these same halls as Sultan the Magnificent, looking over your shoulder for assassins, just like they did back in the day. Okay, maybe not the assassins part, but you get the picture. Don't miss the harem section, shrouded in mystery and whispers. This is where the Sultan's wives and concubines lived, a world of luxury and intrigue. The tilework in here is insane, intricate designs that'll blow your mind. From the terraces of Topkapi, you can see the whole of Istanbul stretching out before you, the Bosphorus shimmering in the sun. Alright, next up, we're about to enter a masterpiece of Islamic architecture, the Blue Mosque. Now, I know what you're thinking, another mosque, but trust me on this one, this ain't your average mosque. First of all, this place is huge. We're talking 6 minarets huge, a dome that seems to touch the sky, huge. And the inside? Forget about it. Imagine thousands of intricate blue İznik tiles covering every inch of the walls, sunlight streaming through stained glass windows, creating this kaleidoscope of color that's just breathtaking. And the atmosphere? It's electric, but in a peaceful way. Aim to go early morning or late afternoon to avoid the crowds and catch that magical golden hour light. The Blue Mosque isn't just a place of worship, it's a symbol of Istanbul's rich cultural tapestry, and you gotta see it to believe it. Hold on to your hats, guys, because things are about to get real. We're diving headfirst into the chaotic, the vibrant, the one and only Grand Bazaar. This place is like nowhere else on earth. Imagine a labyrinth of over 4,000 shops, all crammed together under these ancient vaulted ceilings. You got spices that'll make your nose tingle, carpets so beautiful they'll make you weep, and enough gold to make King Midas jealous. But the real magic of the Grand Bazaar isn't in the stuff, it's in the atmosphere. It's in the haggling, the bartering, the shopkeepers calling out to you in a dozen different languages. It's in the smell of Turkish coffee and freshly baked bread, the sight of artisans handcrafting their wares. Now, a little tip for surviving this sensory overload: don't be afraid to haggle. Some of the best finds are tucked away in the most unexpected corners. The Grand Bazaar is Istanbul's beating heart, a sensory overload that'll leave you breathless. Alright guys, get ready to descend into the cool, mysterious depths of Istanbul, because we're heading to the Basilica Cistern. Now, this isn't your average tourist trap. This is a 6th century underground wonder that'll transport you back in time. Imagine this. You descend these steep, narrow steps and suddenly, you're surrounded by hundreds of ancient marble columns, reflected in the still waters of this massive underground chamber. It's like stepping into a scene from Indiana Jones without, the giant rolling boulders. This place used to be a reservoir supplying water to the city, and it's huge, big enough to fit a whole cathedral inside, hence the name Basilica Cistern. Clever, right? Now the real stars of the show here are the Medusa heads. Two of the columns are supported by these massive upside-down Medusa heads, and nobody knows why. The coolness down here is a welcome respite from the Istanbul heat. Alright, next up, it's time to get those legs working and those cameras ready, because we're about to scale one of Istanbul's most iconic landmarks, the Galata Tower. This towering medieval stone structure has been standing guard over Istanbul for centuries, witnessing everything from Byzantine emperors to Ottoman sultans. And trust me, the view from the top, worth every step. Now you can take the stairs if you're feeling ambitious, or you can be smart and hop on the elevator. No judgment here. Once you're up there, get ready to have your mind blown. You've got 360-degree views of Istanbul, from the Bosphorus Bridge to the Golden Horn, the Blue Mosque to the Hagia Sophia. Sunset is the absolute best time to visit, so grab your camera, grab your loved ones, and head on up the Galata Tower. Alright guys, for all food lovers, this one's for you. We're about to enter a world of sensory delights, a place where the air is thick with the aroma of exotic spices, where colors explode before your eyes, and where your taste buds will thank you for eternity. Welcome to the Spice Bazaar. This is a 17th century covered market, a labyrinth of stalls overflowing with spices from every corner of the world. We're talking saffron, sumac, paprika, cumin, turmeric, and everything in between, but the Spice Bazaar isn't just about spices. You'll also find Turkish delight in every flavor imaginable: dried fruits, nuts, coffee, tea, and even souvenirs. Now a little tip for everyone, don't be afraid to sample everything. The vendors are super friendly and love sharing their wares, and remember, haggling is part of the game, so don't be shy. The Spice Bazaar is a celebration of flavor, aroma, and color that'll leave you wanting more. Alright guys, it's time to ditch the history books and dive headfirst into the beating heart of modern Istanbul, Istiklal Street. This bustling, pedestrianized street is a whirlwind of activity, a melting pot of cultures, and a shopper's paradise. Imagine this. You've got street musicians serenading you with traditional Turkish music, street food vendors tempting you with delicious smells, and shops selling everything from designer clothes to handmade souvenirs. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. Now, Istiklal Street is famous for its historic red tram, which rattles up and down the street, adding to the charm. Hop on for a nostalgic ride and soak in the atmosphere. And keep your eyes peeled for the hidden courtyards and passages leading off the main street. You'll discover charming cafes, art galleries, and antique shops tucked away in these secret spots. Whether you're a shopaholic, a foodie, or just love to soak in the energy of a city, Istiklal Street is a must-visit. Alright, next, it's time to trade those cobblestone streets for the open water, because we're about to embark on a journey through history and beauty, a Bosphorus cruise. Imagine this, you're gliding along the shimmering waters of the Bosphorus Strait, the sun on your face, the wind in your hair, and Istanbul's iconic skyline unfolding before your eyes. It's an experience that'll stay with you forever. As you cruise along, you'll see everything from ancient fortresses and Ottoman palaces to charming waterfront villages and modern skyscrapers. It's a fascinating glimpse into the city's rich history and diverse architecture. Opt for a sunset cruise if you can. The views are even more magical as the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in a kaleidoscope of colors. A Bosphorus cruise is the perfect way to escape the hustle and bustle of the city and experience Istanbul from a whole new perspective. Alright, now get ready to be dazzled because we're about to step into a world of pure opulence, Dolmabahce Palace. This isn't just another palace, this was the last hurrah of the Ottoman Empire, a lavish display of wealth and grandeur that'll leave you speechless. Imagine this. You walk through these massive ornate gates and enter a world of crystal chandeliers, silk carpets, and gold leaf as far as the eye can see. This palace was designed to rival the great palaces of Europe, and let me tell you, it doesn't disappoint. Dolmabahce Palace was home to the last 6 Ottoman sultans, and it's a fascinating blend of Ottoman and European architectural styles. Don't miss the crystal staircase, a masterpiece of engineering and craftsmanship, with its baccarat crystal balustrades and mahogany handrails. Dolmabahce Palace is a testament to the grandeur and opulence of the late Ottoman Empire. And there you have it, guys. My top 10 must-visit places in Istanbul, a city that'll steal your heart and leave you wanting more. From the historical wonders of the Hagia Sophia to the vibrant chaos of the Grand Bazaar, from the spiritual serenity of the Blue Mosque to the breathtaking views from the Galata Tower, Istanbul has something for everyone. So, what are you waiting for? Book that ticket, pack your bags, and get ready for an adventure of a lifetime in the magical city of Istanbul. Thanks for joining us on this incredible tour of Istanbul. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel adventures. See you in the next video.